Macy's has all of your Grill Master essentials for Father's Day. Stop by to get our hand-trimmed chicken breast and certified Angus beef patties that are ready to grill, so Dad can have his favorite dinner. Make sure to browse our bakery to find the perfect no-work Father's Day treat with our decadent peanut butter bars or famous donuts. Right now, you can get boneless beef ribeye steaks for $12.99 per pound at Macy's. Shop these Father's Day essentials in-store or online at Macys.com through June 18th. Macy's, happy shopping!
Hey, it's Kim Commando Today, your daily podcast to keep you up to date with all things digital and beyond. And I'd love to have you be a part of our podcast. You can make an appointment to speak with me. Just head over to commando.com, and on the top right, there's a button that says Email Kim. Fill that out, and that's it.
So we were looking at Google searches and what people are looking for that bring them to our website.
Okay.
And the gal who's doing this is relatively new to the company. Her name's Angela. And so she was going through this, and then she got to a certain point. She's like, I don't know how to say this, but I want you to know what else is on the list. Okay. So here are some words that people type into Google that bring them to commando.com.
So hold on. I'm confused. Because to get to kimcommando.com, you would type in Kim Commando, and then your website would be the top thing.
But as people go to Google.
Right.
And they type in certain phrases.
So it's like, how do I charge my iPhone?
Exactly.
And then you have an article that's on the website that shows up in the
100%.
response. Okay, now I'm following you.
Okay, all right. So like one of the top searches is my iPhone waterproof.
Okay, so you have an article on the site.
Exactly. How can I find out who's calling me?
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds like something you guys would write about.
Okay. My Facebook account has been hacked.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's huge.
Okay. And this is the one that she got to, and she was like,
is this the fourth most popular one?
Yes.
You look nervous. Does that have something to do with P. Diddy?
It's just show me a MILF.
Where's my phone? I want to Google search show me a MILF now and see how far I have to scroll until... Did you write an article about MILFs?
I'm not sure how that happened. We're not using any SEO.
I was going to ask. Is a former ex-employee just throwing some keywords in there?
Isn't that something?
It is something.
In case you're wondering what MILF is.
Yeah, I am wondering.
Man, I love flamingos.
Oh.
That's it.
That is, you are a huge flamingo fan, so that does make sense.
You know, when Ian was little, one of his friends said, like, oh, your mom's such a MILF.
Uh-huh.
He belted him.
I would too, to be honest with you. A little pride, but I'd still kick his butt.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. I'm actually taking that as a positive.
Of course.
I mean...
Everybody wants to be fooled or effed at the end of MILFed. It's a good thing.
Flamingos.
Oh, flamingoed. Everyone wants to be flamingoed.
Flamingos. That's what it is. And on that happy note, welcome to Kim Commando Today. It's your fun podcast about all things digital. And in case you're wondering, do this podcast Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And you can watch us do the show on youtube.com/Kim Commando. And you can also get the audio version. And by the way, I know people stop me on the streets all the time.
They're like, hey, MILF, come here. I need to talk to you.
Is Kim Commando Today the Kim Commando Show?
It's not.
It's not.
No.
The Kim Commando Show is the award-winning show. It's on hundreds and hundreds, 510 unique stations. Isn't that amazing?
That's a new word you threw in there.
Yes. Or we could say other bands, and then it's like 700 bands.
700 bands?
Yes.
That's a lot of bands.
I know. We haven't got a gig yet.
Just do the promo, please.
Work with me on this. Work with me. Okay. So in case you're looking for the Kim Commando Show, we have the patented high-tech whiz-bang station finder over at commando.com. Or you can get the Kim Commando Show as a podcast. So where you get your podcast, just search for Commando with a K. And what do you have coming up?
Cybertruck. It's never good when the Cybertruck's in the news, and it's in the news for a ridiculous reason this time. Actually, a couple. There's two things we learned this week about the Cybertruck that you're not going to want to buy it ever.
Okay, so when you see a Cybertruck, what are you thinking?
I think it's cool. I like we've talked about this before. I like the fact that it's different. Every midsize SUV on the planet looks exactly the same. It's cookie cutter. I like the fact that it's different. I don't ever want one.
I was going to ask you, would you buy one?
And the more I look at them, I think they're getting ugly because what people are doing to them.
Well, they're making them like mirrored,
Right.
and they're making them matte black or
Bright orange.
Yeah.
But I do like the fact that someone tried something different.
Well, I guess it's the new hot car with young girls, like 16, 17, 18-year-old girls.
Who's giving a 16-year-old a Cybertruck?
Okay. You know what? If you want to make sure that your kid's going to be okay driving, okay.
Don't give them a Cybertruck. You're not going to get out of the driveway.
So, hey, listen, you didn't tell us about smashing the like button and subscribing and all that other stuff.
You were too busy prattling on about how everybody asked you about the differences between Kim Commando Today. Well, this is Kim Commando Today, the podcast, and we're on YouTube, like Kim said, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you want to watch us, if you're enjoying it, if you're like, oh, I've seen this before, and now I'm watching it live.
Love that.
Hit the subscribe button. YouTube will tell you every single time we go live or add new videos. It also helps the algorithm. We like to trick the big old algorithm into thinking that we're really popular and really entertaining. And then we get to keep growing and keep this show going. So make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, drop a comment.
You're going to love that. Speaking of YouTube says they're not making enough money.
No, billions is not enough.
No, just not enough. Now when you hit the pause button,
I saw this.
you're going to get some ads.
Which is fine.
Right.
It doesn't really bother me. I read one of the stories and then I looked in the comments and, everybody's kvetching. Yes, that's what they love to do in the comments, but it's fine. Go ahead. There's multiple shows that I watch from the BBC on YouTube for free. Don't have to pay anything. Just have to log in to my account and they're all there. I love them all. I'll watch commercials.
Yeah, see, I don't understand the mentality of I should get this for free. And you shouldn't make any money by providing it to me for free.
It's my used to theory. If I used to get it for free,
yeah, that's true.
And you change it, I'm mad.
That is true.
If YouTube had commercials from the beginning, we would all just have been conditioned to it and it'd been fine.
When I started our free newsletter, we had no sponsors in the beginning. I mean, none, zero. But I specifically put ads in there for that reason.
They used to.
Yeah, because I told everybody, I said, if we don't put ads in, I mean, we'll just put in like house ads or whatever they may be.
Yeah, whatever.
But if we don't put ads in, when we start putting ads in, oh, Kim Commando, you're
sellout.
Yes, you're a sellout. You used to be good, but you're not good anymore. You used to be caring for us little people, but now that you made it, I get notes like that.
But you'll never get that because you train them. Train them is a negative way to say it, but you train them from the beginning that this is how we make money for this free newsletter, and you'll see some couple.
Or
of
you
ads.
can pay $14 a month.
You can buy
on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true.
And then you don't see any ads,
and which is not bad. I mean, I think there's a billion shows on YouTube, so it's pretty nice to have a selection of. Do you have anything on YouTube you watch?
No. Here's the thing. I hardly have any free time.
Well, unless you're boating. That's what you do. You get on one of your 13 boats and you boat in your free time.
And I boat.
It's hard to stream when you're boating.
I go to the yacht club. It's something about the yacht club. You have to say you can't say I'm going to the yacht club.
No.
Like I'm going to Target.
Or the club. You don't call it the club.
Sometimes I do say we're going to the club.
Is it duh?
Duh.
Duh?
No, not the. Not duh. The
yacht club.
The club.
Well, yeah, if you're going to a yacht club, you want to make sure people know where you're going.
I know when I say I'll meet you for dinner at the yacht club, and they're not members. They're like, oh, how do I dress?
Yeah, I would ask the same thing. Or a captain's hat?
Yes, exactly. I did get Barry a captain's hat.
Of course you did.
All right, if you have an iPad Pro with an M4 chip, okay, do not download the iOS 18 update.
What's going to happen?
It bricks it.
But they have automatic updates. What am I going to do if it's going to automatically update it?
You have to take your iPad to the local Apple store, and they'll give you a replacement.
If it bricks it, are they going to give me a replacement as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're going to, yes. Isn't that crazy? So now think about this. What if you're in charge? You're like the marketing manager, the big guy or gal in charge of the iPad Pro.
Right.
Okay. And you just now find out that the new iOS is going to brick everybody's iPad Pro with an import chip?
How many are we talking about?
I have no idea. They don't release. I'm sure it's millions.
Yeah, I would guess. That's what I'm going to say. This may cost them a pretty penny.
Tim Cook's is on the line for you.
Hello?
Hello, it wasn't me.
Yes, I sent that email about the bricking. Sure, I'll pack my things.
You get a little box.
Yes. With no charger.
No charge. No, all the old adapters and chargers, because every time they come out with a new IO, whatever, they change the stupid lightning port to be something else. And then you got a box full of junk that you can't use for anything else.
I have so many chargers.
So do I.
And I can't throw them away. I don't know what's wrong with them. I'm not even a hoarder. I'm really not. But what if I need it? What if I need to power up that printer from 1994?
You never know.
It's right there.
Or that
I have
zip
it.
drive.
Exactly. And the thing is, when I do need it, I'll forget I have it and I'll go on Amazon and buy a new one.
All right, let me tell you something. You don't need to worry about it.
Okay.
Because my husband has kept every charger since 1972.
Okay, I'll call him.
So, and he's got boxes and boxes and boxes of chargers.
We can't throw them away.
The 2025 Toyota Sienna minivan
Okay.
is going to have a unique feature. It's going to call you if it thinks that you left your kids in the car. It has a 60 gigahertz radar scanner. It monitors the second and third rows of the minivan. If the door's locked and it detects if someone's inside, the hazard lights are going to start flashing. The horn is going to start making a sound. And if you ignore it, you get a text. If you ignore the text, you get a phone call. And then you can also set it up to call an emergency contact.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
I mean, that's technology.
Yeah.
I mean,
helping us.
Exactly.
Finally, for once.
But, it's a sad state. I mean, when you think people leave their kids in the cars and the kids are dying, but
good on Toyota for going, hey, let's spend some money, some research and development.
And let's put a solution here.
And then we also get to listen into all your conversations while you're driving, because we're just trying to make sure that there's not a baby left in the car. But we're going to record everything and feed it into this AI machine.
And then we're going to go sell it to everybody under the sun.
Absolutely.
And, you people were talking about going and buying a pool.
Guess what? We got an ad for you. You're going to be so excited.
Right there on the screen.
Go pause your YouTube video right now, and we're going to show you the pool you're going to buy.
You're going to love that. Have you ever been a fan of the whole thing about I need to wear blue light glasses and filters when I'm in front of my computers?
No.
Or I was never really into
Go
that.
ahead, burn my retinas.
Okay. Well, as it turns out, these blue light filters don't really protect your eyes from any type of screen strain.
I am shocked.
The real issue is that you're looking at your device too long.
Yeah. Okay. That's true.
And you forget to blink.
People forget to blink?
This is interesting to me. Well, let me ask you a question. How many times do you think you blink per minute when you're not looking at a screen?
Okay, not looking at a screen, so I'm guessing this is going to be different. I don't know, 20?
You're close. 15.
Okay.
When you're looking at a screen, it drops down to 6.
Why?
Because you're so focused.
Okay, so it has nothing to do with the light that's being emitted or the size of the screen.
No.
It's just focus.
It's just focus. And so you need to do the 20-20-20 rule.
Oh, gosh. What is the 20-20-20 rule?
Every 20 minutes, you take a 20-second break.
Okay.
And you look at something 20 feet away.
Okay. And then I'll blink, or my eyes will readjust, and it'll be helpful.
I think you'll start blinking.
Okay. Let me see. I'm looking at something 20 feet away. It's working.
You're such a... and finally this. I've been thinking about this. I wonder if I could do something like this. Judy Garland is now making money reading The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
She's
dead, by the way.
I know. And James Dean?
He's dead, too.
He's doing some commercials.
Okay.
Sir Laurence Olivier.
I don't know if he's dead or not.
He's dead.
Okay.
He's making money, too.
Obviously, it's AI.
It's all AI. And so now Hollywood is up in arms saying, wait, you're bringing back all these dead celebrities. We have all these new celebrities. Why are you bringing back the dead ones? And so now Hollywood has banned AI. You were going to talk about that.
Yeah, we had that story early in the week. I don't think we got to it, but they have made it against the law in the state of California to replace a living actor with an AI actor. Against the law.
It's against the law.
Yeah.
Okay.
Puff Daddy is throwing parties with 3 billion gallons of baby oil, but you hire an AI actor, the state's coming after you.
Isn't that just ridiculous?
So crazy.
The Google searches for baby oil. It's I saw it on Google Trends. It's
Did you see the video though?
No.
When they raided his house, and this is Puff Daddy, obviously, if you haven't heard, he got arrested for kidnapping and sex trafficking.
And everything, yeah.
They took pictures, videos, like with a drone when they were searching his house. And when they went through his bathroom, I'm not kidding you, 1,000 Costco-sized bottles of lubricant just lined up against the wall of his bathroom. 1,000.
What could he be doing with all of that?
I think he's throwing massive orgies, allegedly. Okay, we want to be safe, allegedly.
We went on a tangent, but we're back right now. The whole point of this whole story that I found was really interesting is, so you know the group ABBA. Mm-hmm. Dancing Queen. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I mean, I know ABBA. That doesn't come close to ABBA, but I do know ABBA.
What do you mean doesn't come close?
Da 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 da.
So I should probably just stick with talking, not singing.
Please.
Really?
No, you can sing. Just
Mamma
learn the
mia.
word. Okay, here we go.
Mamma mia.
Right, and the next line?
I don't. There she goes. Here she goes.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Pathetic.
Mamma mia.
What about ABBA?
Okay. So they have. You're saying you didn't like my singing?
I'm saying the fact that you attempt to come on the podcast and sing a song and know 8% of it is pathetic.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It is. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Apologize to ABBA right now.
No, I'm not. Because they have digital avatars that they do concerts with in London. And so they have the whole ABBA group out there. Okay. And they put on a hour and a half show.
But it's just a screen with a bunch of avatars on it?
Yes. Do you know how much that show pulls in a week?
No.
$2 million.
Just stay home and watch TV.
$2 million.
Now, are the Gibbs alive? Like, could they be out there performing?
Yeah, they could.
They could? Okay.
Yeah, they could. Well, we've talked about their grandsons
on
TikTok. They sound so good. They sound
Talking it up on the Barry Gibb Talk Show. It's an SNL bit. You wouldn't get it. It's a pop culture reference. Sorry. I apologize. Move along.
Man, I love French fries.
What?
MILF. Get it? Man, I love French fries.
You did it another one. Okay.
I was trying to think of a new one.
There's no L in Man, I Love French Fries. Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, there it was. The love part.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for joining us.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
¿Listo para abandonar tu aburrida membresía de gimnasio? Prepárate para un gran verano en The Epic en Grand Prairie. El centro recreacional de primer nivel está reinventando la idea de lujo con una piscina de entrenamiento cubierta, un centro de entretenimiento, clases de yoga y senderismo, una pista de atletismo cubierta, programas culinarios, espacio rentable y mucho más. Visita The Epic en 2960 Epic Place para convertirte en miembro hoy.
Hey, it's Kim Commando today. It's your fun podcast about all things digital. And just a quick reminder, I want to give you a brand new iPhone 16. And in case you're wondering, how could I do that? Where do I go, Kim Commando? You go to winfromkim.com. Once again, winfromkim.com, winfromkim.com. And I'm going to give you a brand new iPhone 16. No purchase required, but you will get a free newsletter. And you're going to love it.
Cybertruck. I got two things for you.
Okay.
Do you want explosions or the frame ripping off? Which one? I'm going to let you, it's choose your own adventure, Kim Commando. Which way you want
Explosions or the frame ripping off?
Correct.
I'm going to go with the frame ripping off.
YouTuber was testing out Cybertruck versus F-150. Basic Ford F-150. A truck. And it was actually pretty entertaining. I wish I could plug his YouTube channel there. I totally spaced the name of his channel. But he was fun. He was fair. And he was testing the Cybertruck. Cybertruck did a lot of things that the Ford couldn't do, or it did it better. And they were doing one stunt where they were climbing over these huge, cement tubes, and the Cybertruck cleared it just fine. And there was no ramp at the end. So the Cybertruck just went off to the ground about 7 feet.
Okay.
And it was fine. F-150 couldn't get down, couldn't get over the last one.
Okay.
So they're like, hey, we'll just use the Cybertruck to pull the F-150 down. So they hook it up. And when they went forward at about 11 miles an hour, the entire back of the Cybertruck ripped off. The frame was ripped off. And so they're like going crazy. Like, how could this be? They should be able to pull this truck down. It's not like it's even much weight. Both the car is in drive.
Right.
So they looked it up. The Cybertruck can tow 11,000 pounds. People have tested it up to 19,000 pounds. But the vertical tow limit, which is the amount of pressure that's put on the coupling, the hitch,
Right.
is 160 pounds.
That's it?
The vertical maximum, tow maximum, is 160 pounds. The average woman in the U.S. weighs 170.9 pounds. So it's possible a woman could stand on your tow hitch and rip the back of the Cybertruck off. It's ridiculous. And it's in the manual, though. They're not hiding from it. They're not running from it. But when they market it as the Cybertruck. You know, it's the truck for any planet. I think that's their tagline. And then it can tow. It can tow 11,000 pounds. Just don't put 161 pounds of pressure on that.
That'd be a funny bit to have like a woman in the back just pull that off.
You just have to stand on it.
Yeah.
Done.
That's it. Just stand right there.
All right. Your other Cybertruck is if it breaks down. Well, let me rephrase. Your other Cybertruck, when it breaks down, because it's not going to be an if, when it breaks down, you're going to have to get it towed.
Okay.
You can't tow it on two tires. It cannot be towed with the front lifted or the rear lifted.
So you got to put on one of those platforms.
It has to be on a flatbed.
Yes.
What's going to happen if you do it? Well, it's going to heat up. And the components are going to get so hot, they're going to ignite.
Gosh.
This is in the manual for the Cybertruck. If you improperly tow it, the components around the tires will get they're going to explode. And this car is street legal.
How is that possible?
I don't know. And, when a car gets passed, when a car becomes available for sale publicly at mass quantities, all these things are tested time and time again. So at some point, like we were talking about before, someone's sitting in a board meeting and they're talking to people and they're trying to get licensed to sell. And they go, well, if you tow it on two tires, it's going to explode. And the other person goes, yeah, it's fine.
You know what? Just put it in the manual.
Yeah. Just make sure it's there.
Because, this way we have it covered.
And we all know everyone buys a vehicle. First thing they do before they even take it off the lot, read that whole manual.
It's funny you should say that because I was putting groceries in my frunk.
What's your frunk?
In my Porsche.
Oh, okay.
In the front.
You don't have an engine in the front? It's in the back?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a Turbo S 911 in the back.
All right, so you're in your frunk.
But in there I saw
a MILF in a frunk has got to be the title of a movie. It's got to be.
And so Ian was with me, and I'm like, those are all the manuals. I should look at those one day.
You won't.
No.
You absolutely won't.
No, not at all.
So don't try and pull anything with your Cybertruck, and then don't get it towed. Otherwise, you'll be fine.
So there was this whole meme that was going around.
Oh, I had one other thing.
What?
Can I interrupt?
Yeah.
Also, the younger generation, we're talking 15 and younger, they think the Cybertruck is a joke.
Do they?
Yes.
I'm surprised because I heard that all like the 16, 17, 18-year-old girls that they all want one.
It literally was put into Fortnite as a skin for the vehicles in Fortnite. And if you are in Fortnite and you jump in a car, because the way it works in Fortnite is if you jump in a car, it's a basic car. Yeah. But whatever skin you own, the car will transform and look like the skin you have. If it transforms and looks like the beating this kid took playing with my son and his friends, because his car turned into a Cybertruck, they went for hours.
Making fun of him?
Yes. They think it's a joke. So I asked my son, I said, you don't think it's cool? You don't think it's different? He's like, no, it's the stupidest thing I've ever seen on the planet Earth.
Okay, that's not good.
No.
That is awful. But speaking of kids, there's this meme going around, and I could totally see Elon Musk creating this. And if you're watching us on YouTube, it's the Tesla human waste containment garment.
Ooh.
It's the Tesla diaper. So that this way...
The cyber diaper?
Cyber diaper. It is. The cyber diaper.
You take a dump in it.
Yes. Well, you could take a dump in your Cybertruck too, I guess. God, I can't believe they're getting like $100,000 for that thing.
Resale?
I think so.
Or is that the?
No, I think it starts at. I think that it's like 80,000, 90,000.
But you can't buy one secondary market yet.
Well, you can. I mean, you're not supposed to, because then maybe you get fined $50,000.
Right.
But I'm sure people are selling them.
Okay.
I don't know, because I would never buy one.
No, you've been against them from minute one.
It's ugly.
Macy's has all of your Grill Master essentials for Father's Day. Stop by to get our hand-trimmed chicken breast and certified Angus beef patties that are ready to grill, so Dad can have his favorite dinner. Make sure to browse our bakery to find the perfect no-work Father's Day treat with our decadent peanut butter bars or famous donuts. Right now, you can get boneless beef ribeye steaks for $12.99 per pound at Macy's. Shop these Father's Day essentials in-store or online at Macy's.com through June 18th. Macy's, happy shopping!
Hey, it's Kim Commando today. We are so glad that you're here with us because after all, just be like me and, him. Mm-hmm. Adam.
Bored. They still call me Adam in the comments.
They do.
Every single week. My name is Andrew Babinski. How am I supposed to progress in this business if everybody calls me Adam?
Adam.
My name's Andrew.
God, you're a little sensitive about that.
I am. I'm ornery about that today.
You are. Got like hemorrhoids or something?
Actually, I laugh every time I read it, to be honest with you. I think it's
It
funny.
is cute.
I'm glad they get the joke.
It is cute. And speaking of, we do read your comments. So if you're watching the video, just go ahead and leave us a few lines and we'll be sure to chuckle along. Or
I liked a bunch of comments this week.
Did you?
Yeah, they were funny.
All right. So I decided that I would answer some questions from my listener mail.
Okay.
This is Rick from Indianapolis. I keep getting ads about how much cash I can earn playing solitaire and other games.
I've seen these ads.
Is it really true?
So let me paint a picture. It's someone standing in front of a green screen and the game of solitaire is going in the background. And then after they win, it shows their PayPal account has $1,200.
Yes.
And they're saying you can earn $1,200 a week playing solitaire. And then I audibly say a swear word because that is the biggest lie I've ever seen. And I don't understand how they get away with doing it.
BS.
Yes.
It's all it is.
It's complete BS.
BS. Okay. So you're going to play solitaire and you're going to earn tokens. Okay. And last time I checked is that you could make like $25 a month.
But you literally can make money.
You can make money.
Is this like 8 hours a day watching 15 ads?
Yes.
Okay.
And so is this something that you're going to get rich from? No.
But they're not lying when they say you'll actually play and get real money.
Yes, you will get real money.
Okay.
You get real money. Missed play, they say that users report earning $3 to $5 a month if they play every day.
$3 to $5. That's going to fund that retirement. Wait, that'll fund that cup of coffee you're going to have when you retire.
Not even a cup of coffee. Now, you know what? Think about that. Last time I went to the airport, a bottle of water was like $8.
The airport's embarrassing.
It is. So the thing about, solitaire and playing on your computer or your phone or your tablet, whatever, the thing is, you can't peek under the cards, It's just,
Cheat? You're saying you can't cheat?
You can't cheat.
Yeah.
Plus, they're probably collecting every piece of data on you. Your mic is open all the time. I mean,
they're not making $3 to $5 a month on you. They're making thousands of dollars.
Exactly. All right. Jana in Eugene, Oregon. Hi, Kim. I'm looking for a desktop version to replace QuickBooks. I just use it for my personal accounting. I want to convert all my QuickBook data, banking and downloads. I want to run reports, blah, 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 blah. And she wants to get a free accounting program.
Okay.
And so there is a good one. It's called GNU Cash.
GNU Cash?
Yes. GNU Cash.
All right.
GNU Cash. And it is, you can import all your QuickBooks data and all that. It's part of open source software. You know what that is.
Yeah.
And so you can actually get a lot of great free programs that way.
So if it's free though, what am I losing? Am I sharing data? Are they looking at
No.
Are they using how I budget to?
No.
It's legit.
It's legit.
100% safe and free.
Because there's there used to be this whole movement under the internet, we're going to band together and go against the big companies, and we're going to show them that we can do this and come out with these great programs. And I mean, we still use Audacity.
But that's owned by Adobe. That's a huge company that owns that.
Yeah, but
when Cool Edit first came,
Yes.
it's an audio editing software.
Yes.
And Cool Edit came out. It was a user-made program, and it was phenomenal. A simple yet had a ton of features audio editing software.
Yeah, so now that's what GNU Cache is. Then you've got SketchUp. I mean, we've got a list of all kinds of free software over at Commando.com. And then Stephanie in Boulder, Colorado. I'm homeschooling my 3 girls, 8, 10, and 14. I think you're amazing. You're so smart.
This is how you get your questions answered, people. Suck up in the middle of them.
How do you keep up with everything in tech? It changes so quickly.
It's her job.
How do you do so many things? How do you stay so fit?
She makes money off of it.
How does your husband keep up with you, or anyone else for that matter?
He doesn't. He complains in the back.
The whole time. Congratulations on all your success. You earned it.
That's not even a question. You said you were going to take questions from the listener mail. All it is stroking your own ego.
No, it's not. She wants to know, how do I keep up? How do I know everything?
Who was this written by? Who was this?
Stephanie in Boulder, Colorado.
Definitely fake city. That's got to be a made-up name in a fake city.
It is not. It is not. I keep up because you know what? This is what I focus on. This is what I do. You don't want to ask me about stock advice because I'm still holding GoPro. They're going to make a turnaround. I just know it. I just know it. They came up with a new product last week, and I saw the headline like, GoPro has blah, 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 new camera. And I'm thinking like, wow, maybe this is going to make that stock finally go from like 3 cents a share up to back where it was like at 40 and I bought it.
How'd it do?
I looked at it and said, shoot, it's going to go down again. It's just not gonna happen. It's bad. It's really bad. Thank you, Stephanie. That was very sweet of you. And I also get finally, people send me jokes.
Oh, is this a user joke?
Yeah, this is from Bill. Okay. So, see, people appreciate my humor. You don't.
No. There's no riffing on that. There's no additional comments. It is a simple no.
A lot of people, they think I'm just so funny.
Do they stop you in the streets in Boulder, Colorado?
And this is from Bill. If you ever get an email about pork, ham, salt, and preservatives, don't open it.
It's spam.
It's spam. Oh, see? Thanks, Bill.
That was funny, Bill. Way funnier than anything Kim's.
¿Listo para abandonar tu aburrida membresía de gimnasio? Prepárate para un gran verano en The Epic en Grand Prairie. El centro recreacional de primer nivel está reinventando la idea de lujo con una piscina de entrenamiento cubierta, un centro de entretenimiento, clases de yoga y senderismo, una pista de atletismo cubierta, programas culinarios, espacio rentable y mucho más. Visita The Epic en 2960 Epic Place para convertirte en miembro hoy.
Hey, just a quick reminder that we need you to make sure that you hit the subscribe button over at youtube.com/Kim Commando. We are trying to get to 100,000 subscribers.
So 92,000. Yeah, we passed 92,000.
Yes. So we're getting close. So, we don't care if you watch anything. Doesn't matter to me. Okay.
You're a number to us.
That's going to bring them in, Andrew.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate that. That's really good. Yeah, you know what? Kim and Andrew, they used to be good. They used to care about us. They don't care about us.
They're just a number. They think we're sheeple.
And I used to like Adam. So
please, subscribe, comment.
We'd love you to do that.
I'm torn about this last story.
Why?
Because we're giving away an iPhone on this show. Right?
Yes.
How do you get it? How do you get the iPhone 16?
You go to winfromkim.com.
Right. And we're hyping it up.
Right.
Every single show, every single podcast, even on the big show, you're hyping up, giving away nobody wants it.
Why?
Nobody wants the iPhone 16.
I saw this headline and I didn't read the story. What are they saying?
Well, we don't have numbers yet. We don't really have demand yet. Apple hasn't released anything. But there are a bunch of Apple employees that are going online saying this is bad because we are now allowed in the debut week to use our employee discount to buy the new iPhones. Something that we couldn't do for months with other product releases. And now we're being encouraged to.
Well, I think it's pretty lame that Apple did that whole big announcement about we're going to have Apple Intelligence and it's going to rewrite your emails and proofread what you do. And then you can ask it questions and you can make your own emojis. And so if you wanted a cow and a kangaroo together, you could do that for some reason. But it's not coming till October.
No, no, yeah. When you get the new phone, you don't get to do any of the new phone stuff
on the side.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything until October.
No.
But do you think the multiple Apple employees have posted about this online? Do you think that is an actual sign that the hype is dead?
No.
No? You still think the fanboys are going to be there?
Yeah, I think that you're still going to have a lot of people that are, because I hear it. I see it.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think if you look at like Gen Zers, if you have a green bubble, you're just bad. There's something wrong with you.
Okay,
you're a
but
weirdo.
I have three nieces. I have nieces and nephews. They're Gen Zers. They all have the 13, the 14. They like the smaller phones, so they don't go for any of the
smaller phones.
They don't go for any of the newer ones and the big ones. They also don't want to have to pay, because their parents are like, "We want a new phone, you got to pay the bill." They don't want to pay the $29.99 a month, so they'll just go buy one on Facebook. So even them, they have to have an iPhone, but it doesn't have to be the latest, greatest. It doesn't have to be the newest one.
Yeah, we may be getting to the point where how much more do we need it to do?
Right.
That it doesn't do.
And we already have 600 different outlets for AI. You're not going to impress us anymore with forcing your AI down our throats.
Well, I was on the air at WSB, one of my affiliates.
Oh.
In Atlanta.
Okay. Georgia.
Yes. Big station there. How many stations are you on?
I'm one.
Excellent. Good for you.
Thanks. Oh, if you count the HD signals, I'm on 3.
Oh, okay. Well, that's and then if you count the stream,
yeah,
we'll
we're
get
up to 4.
And then if we count the guy spinning the sign on the corner,
all right, let's stop counting.
Okay,
it's just one.
So he was really excited about the ability to create his own emojis using the Apple Intelligence. And I said, "Why is that?" His name's Mark. He said because he writes a lot about clams and texts a lot about clams, and there's no clam emoji.
Oh my God. He texts a lot about clams?
And I was like, I didn't want to I'm like, oh, that's interesting,
But first of all, there's only one person in my phone that I even use emojis with. I'm not an emoji person.
Oh, I use emojis all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I only emoji with one person.
Who is that?
My girlfriend.
Oh.
But
Do
otherwise...
you send her eggplants and things?
No, it's not eggplants. It's clams. But I'm not an emoji person, so that wouldn't be something that gets me excited.
No?
No.
So is there anything that you tremendously miss because you went to the dark side?
Yes, I have a Samsung S24.
I can't believe that you weren't able to take that back.
No, it was the hoops and the rigmarole that I would have to gone through.
Yeah, but you use it every single day.
I know, but I'll wait a year and then I'll just pay it off and then buy a new one. That's probably my plan. What I miss about the iPhone is muscle memory. That's why I should have never switched. Because I know an iPhone, I was on the phone with someone yesterday and they're like, I don't even know how to search my text messages. I'm like, open text, swipe down. When you pull down, there'll be a search bar. It's all muscle memory. I know it all. I've been in that ecosystem. I wanted to try something different. I didn't think it would be better. I just thought it would be different. Well, it's worse. Because it's worse just because it slowed down my productivity so much that I never even thought would happen.
Now, are you finding trouble swapping photos and sharing things?
I can't send a video. The camera on that phone is so good. I took a 3-second video of my daughter and I went to send it to her grandma and it said it's too big. Would you like to trim it? What are you going to trim it to? A millisecond? But then if I want to do stuff, I want to record videos to be able to send, then I have to downgrade the quality of the camera. Well, what's the point of having a nice fancy camera on your phone if you can't use it?
Okay. All right. What else are you missing?
I'm missing the copy and paste. I know it sounds stupid, but with an iPhone, it was so easy to copy and paste things.
That is true. That is true.
I know you can do it. Don't Samsung people, Android people, don't come after me. I know you can do it. It's clunky. It is not as smooth and fresh. When I take a screenshot and edit it quickly and send it off on a text message on an iPhone, I can do it in seconds. Now I have to think. And I know what it is, and it's part of the ecosystem. I get it. It's just my productivity is so much down because everything changed.
It reminds me of a couple of weeks ago. I actually had to sit down in front of a Windows laptop,
and you were like, "Huh?"
And I've had forgotten with Windows. There's always 3 ways to do anything on Windows, and it's not intuitive. None of them are.
But if it's all you know, I've been using Windows since 1996. It's easy.
Yeah, that's true. Because remember, I told you to open Safari in my MacBook. You're like,
Yeah.
why do I do that?
I think we've told the story, but I'll tell it again. Kim was walking out. We were doing the show, the big show, and I was the call screener at the time. And she's like, "Hey, can you print this really quick for me? And I got to run upstairs." And I sat down. And I was like, "I don't know. I don't know how to do any of this." It's like you sat me on a spaceship.
But I think that's pretty common because right now we're transitioning Barry from Microsoft Word
to
Google Docs.
Those are pretty similar, though.
You would think.
I would, yeah.
Okay. But it's like, oh no, I don't put that in Google. You need to send me that as a Microsoft Word. I mean, it was pretty tense because when we do like the script every day for the Daily Tech Update and everything. And so, how he would used to do it is he'd write it in Microsoft Word and then send it to like 5 or 6 people. Okay. And then, but I would always go through and edit it because, just make it sound more like me type of thing. And then I would have to send it out to 5 or 6 people,
So if it's on Google Docs, it's a living doc. It's a document that everybody can change in real time.
Exactly.
So that's why it's a needed change. It's not a, we just want you on this product.
Exactly. And so the first like couple of months, it was like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm like, no, you need to do it because this is how we're going to operate as a company. I need you to do it. And so he's about 80% there. We still go back to Microsoft Word when we're writing something.
Okay.
That's not for the company, but like if he has to write like a legal letter.
Just goes to his comfort zone.
Yes. And then he prints it out and then I circle typos and highlight things.
Which if you had Google Docs, you could do it right there in real time.
And do a comment, write something in the margin.
Right.
But I think it's just change.
Change is hard. I'm learning that with my cell phone. I didn't think it would be this dramatic. I knew it would be different, and that's what I wanted. I wanted something different. It's dramatically bad.
Well, I think you need to just suck it up, Buttercup, and figure out how to get it there. Have you reached out to the people at Samsung?
No.
They're finally fixing our air conditioners after a year and a half.
What are they going to say? Hey guys, your phone sucks. I want an Apple. Okay? There's nothing they're going to do.
Well, that is true. But they are fixing our air conditioning.
Good.
And an update to our Crestron problem. They're fixing the Crestron problem.
Look at that. You're making progress.
Crestron, and it's really not Crestron's fault.
Whose fault is it? Well, what's the issue? I mean, you're jumping in the middle of a story
okay,
here.
The issue, so Crestron is like, makes your house a smart home.
Right.
Okay. And so, from the beginning, I always said, to everybody, I want a smart home. Okay. And so we looked at all the different ways to get it, Control 4, but none of it was like, Crestron kind of like just came in. And then the people at Crestron, this is years ago when we first started the house, they said, we will make sure that this system works in your new house.
Okay.
And I said, you know what? Thank you for that because you never made it work in the last house.
But yet you still stuck with them.
Okay. And they said, you know what? No, we will make sure that it works. So it was probably about maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was on the phone with the big dogs.
Right.
And and they're all very nice. And so I have like our AV installer guys there. John, our IT genius, is there, and Barry and me. And of course, everybody's already at the meeting. I come flying in, late.
Right.
And this guy from Crestron's talking. And I said, let me remind you, before you go any further, of a conversation that you and I had years ago when I had Crestron at the old house. And you sent people out to fix it. And they could never fix it. And it wouldn't work.
What is it not doing, though? What's the main things it's not doing?
Well, at the old house, I just wanted to see when somebody rang the gate bell, I wanted to see their face on a TV.
Oh, yeah, that sounds pretty simple. Okay. I have a Ring doorbell cam that can do that.
Right. And so at this house where we're at now, I just want to be able to program the shades to say, 6 a.m. or whenever sunrise or sunset is, they go up and they go down.
That's simple?
Yeah.
Simple.
We're not talking about making like nuclear submarine codes.
You don't want to wake up every time your eyes open, the toaster starts making your breakfast. Okay. That's not what you're asking for.
No, I want to be able to set the temperatures in certain parts of the house where I know that we're not using. And because it gets hot here, and I don't want our air conditioning bill to go. I want to be able to, like, turn on the lights in the pool. I mean,
it's all basic stuff.
And so I reminded him a couple of weeks ago. I said, you assured me that all of this was going to work, and it doesn't work.
And
he said, well, he blamed it on the project manager, and and then I said, we're not pointing fingers here. I said, just how do we fix it? So the basic problem is that I have over 900 connected devices in my house.
Wow,
that's the problem. 910.
That actually sounds like a legit excuse for why this won't work.
That's what he said.
Because you got one thing trying to talk to 910 things at once.
He said it's only been tested up to 600.
So you got to get rid of 300 things, Kim.
No, we're going to put in 2 systems.
Problem solved. Spend more money.
Exactly. They did. They brought over a whole plan. I'm spending like another $50,000 on this, and I'm like, whoa.
You're a sucker. That's what you are.
I know. But it's going to work. They tell me it's going to work.
Can't wait until you can open your eyes and your toast starts baking for you.
Making my
910 devices?
That's a lot. You want to know why?
I can't even imagine 910 things.
Okay. Well, you've been over to the house.
Yeah.
It's a lot of glass.
Okay.
Every piece of glass in that house has 2 shades. Every window.
Okay.
Every door.
Yeah. Okay.
Has 2 shades.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a UV shade and a blackout shade.
So, I mean...
And, I was trying to save money along the way. And I'd be like, well, we don't really need blackout shades in the living room if we have UV shades. And then they're like, yeah, but, you go out of town, you're going to want... I'm like, okay. So that's how we ended up.
That's like the whole main floor is all glass.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And then upstairs is all glass. Downstairs is all glass.
And then we get to 910 things. It's 900 shades and 1 iPad that Barry's using a Microsoft Office on.
Not even. This morning, I actually came out of my bathroom and I said, can you turn that down? Because I hear him go like, his iPad's going like, and then it's
what
like,
was he doing?
And it's like, then like a slot machine sound. And I said to him, making some big financial decisions over there, aren't you?
Daddy Warbucks. That's funny.
This program is a copyrighted production of Westar Multimedia Entertainment and protected by the copyright laws. Any rebroadcast or use of this program for commercial, business, economic, or financial purposes without the written permission of Westar Multimedia Entertainment is strictly prohibited.
Macy's has all of your Grill Master essentials for Father's Day. Stop by to get our hand-trimmed chicken breast and certified Angus beef patties that are ready to grill, so Dad can have his favorite dinner. Make sure to browse our bakery to find the perfect no-work Father's Day treat with our decadent peanut butter bars or famous donuts. Right now, you can get boneless beef ribeye steaks for $12.99 per pound at Macy's. Shop these Father's Day essentials in-store or online at Macys.com through June 18th. Macy's, happy shopping!